welcome. I gotta make sure everything's ready. Yeah. Got well, if you're watching the VOD or you're coming from YouTube, welcome. As you know, we be trading every day that we can, every day that I can. And today we are fortunate enough to be able to trade today. Um Hopping on a tad later than I normally like, but we're chilling today. We'll see if there's any trades today. I didn't trade yesterday, but we have CPI this week. Or no, shit. Hold up. My week is off. It was showing me CPI for this week, but that was last month. For some reason, my calendar wasn't updated. But we got CPI tomorrow. We don't have any news today. No news yesterday. I didn't trade yesterday, but we are back today. So gonna do our little pre-market charting. We got Asian highs and lows, London lows and highs. Previous day high was swept. Just mark that out. Q. Let's do this real quick. It's been a minute. I traded on, and we're on the eval now. I took a loss on the eval. I believe it was Thursday. One day, first day on the eval, I missed my entry, and it was like a really good trade as well. Hit right away, missed my entry, and then next day, I took an L, but I can't remember why. And I didn't stream that one because I was like on the road. Here we have previous day high here as well on ES, which hasn't gotten taken out yet. I mean, bias for me is short. We have Asian session manipulated, took out lows here. We ripped to the upside. London session was just continuation of that move, and so I'm expecting a, manipulation reversal. I mean, this looks pretty good. We look pretty good for shorts. I mean, we have this hourly high here, which, I mean, if we took out previous day high during pre-market, then okay, I was wiping my nose for real, but I looked. I know that looks bad. Don't clip that. Don't. I better not see that floating around in the future in the next like year. Anyways, um, I mean, we're currently in this bearish gap right here, hourly bearish gap here. If we took previous day high on NQ during pre-market, then I would expect some manipulation to the upside, and then come down. Well, let's just kind of observe here. I mean, on the hourly, we're bullish still. Oh, we should actually be charting. I need to remember to do this. I actually need to be charting on macro. That might have been why I missed an entries because my entry last week is because I wasn't charting the right index. Luckily, I didn't execute, but um, just remember to actually fuck it. We'll just do this now because I don't want to have to. Okay, now we're gonna set ourselves back here just for a moment. Well, now we know. Luckily, we didn't you know, get into the day and execute on the wrong index. Let me just chart this out real quick. Previous day high here. Just mark that out all the way here, which we did take out. Any hourly things to take note of to at least chart? I mean, I don't know. Who's to say that we're not going to continue higher as well? Um, this. Whoops. Got market opening in 2 minutes. Yeah, I'd be saving myself some time by remembering next time. And is this even the right index? I think so. This contract hasn't expired yet, I don't think. Um, I mean, yeah, there is this to take note of here. What is this? What happened at 4 a.m.? All right, we got market opening in literally 1 minute. Literally 1 second. I mean, we're bullish on the higher time frame. I would expect I could see ES taking this out. Um, NQ, however, honestly, I could see that as well, taking out like the hourly high, this hourly high, but we'll kind of just see. See what Price wants to do. Could potentially. I'm just gonna kind of be an observer today. I honestly don't expect to take a trade, but I do want to see what we do. I mean, like textbook wise, like I'm bearish. Um, I think we're ES wants to come and take this high out, but yet again, this is like bearish SMT setup for this. So we'll just kind of be patient and be observers in the market today. I honestly don't expect to take a trade. We'll see what happens. See if a setup presents itself. In order for me to, I guess, go long on this, I would want to see some take out of these lows real quick. And then I mean, yeah, we'll just see. I think we could. I mean, yeah, we're higher time frame, and this looks really like we got a lot of low draws right here. So I mean, it makes sense that we would want to. I mean, it looks base. I don't know. Both of them look like flip flopped almost. It's like Look at all these draws we got over here. Bias wise, I'm still bearish for both indexes. I think if ES can come up and take out previous day high, then we'll see some low setup. I mean, I don't know if we would. We'll see. Same thing here. Like, be observers here. I gotta blow my nose though. This shit's annoying me. I don't think we're gonna come all the way down to. This was my kind of thought process here. Obviously, market's gonna go either up or down. If we're gonna go up, we need to come down and take these lows out. So my thought process is if we want to take this out, we got to take some of these out. And if we want to take these out, we got to take some of these out. With that, there's also potential that nothing happens today or no move presents itself within the first hour of market open, which is fine. But I'm just kind of explaining my thought process out loud. Like, for me to go long on the DAC, I wouldn't want to see London lows get taken out. And it was honestly a matter of like I thought we are like get some manipulation to the upside a little bit and then dumpy and then just catch that short move, which could still present itself. I think. I don't know. We'll see. I just want to look at the hourly as well because I feel like I'm kind of like marbles are being lost right now. Marbles are being lost. Big boy. I mean, like the higher time frame is bullish, so I'm not. Wouldn't be too surprised if we come and take these out. Like I want to take this out for sure. Short move, I don't think we're gonna go any lower than this. The only reason I'm saying short is because we just need to get some like retracement somewhat is what I'm thinking. If we want to look at the higher time frames, this was, you know, I guess we didn't quite hit equilibrium on hourly equilibrium on that, but we did get some retracement on the hourly to go higher. So that's kind of what I'm seeing as well. Is okay. We got Boombi. Get rid of my magnet thing here. Boom Beach. There we go. Kind of what I'm thinking there. But if ES takes this out without presenting a setup, then I'm leaning short. Didn't even take this out, so. Ding, 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 ding. Let me really, really lock in here. Yes. Like, okay, bias wise, this is what I'm getting at. I already explained this, but bullish Asian, bullish London, continuation London of Asian, USA, New York. We low key want to we low key want to reverse. That's what bias is saying. Same thing here. Manipulate, take this out, and then we da 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 dumpy. Hourly's obviously bullish, but we've been bullish for way too long. This is honestly a good high to take out. So if there is a setup to take this little continuation trade, I would not be opposed because this is a crazy draw and we're kind of close to it. I mean, I don't want to enter into like some dumbass like scalp, but like if we get like a little retrace confirmation, could do a little oh my god, 8 contracts. What the Sigma? Do a little de-risk, type of move, but because we're so close to taking this out, but I'm not trying to catch no falling knife. I'd rather catch the high quality move than the hey, this might hit move. But I mean, even then, that little 1 minute might look nice because we're so close to taking this out. We'll see where we close. We'll see where we're at on the 15 minute. We break 15 minute structure to the downside on NQ might be dope. Because then, even if we don't take this out, bearish SMT ski. Bearish SMT ski. Bearish SMT ski is what I'm saying. Baby, it's a baby one. It'll be a very baby one, but a good one. And then it's like, all right, bet. Short the DAC. Short the DAC. We didn't even take this out yet, so that's kind of a good sign in terms of a bearish bias. So I think ideally I would want to see like a 15-minute breaker as well. Breaker of a 15-minute. La retracement. La entry. And then we end up catching like you know, a 29 RR. We bottom ticket, of course. No stop loss, but we still bottom tick these. That's basically what I'm looking for. But yeah, both indexes are moving quite crazily. We do have a 15-minute. So we'll kind of see where we are in 3 minutes. Because ideally, we wouldn't want to disrespect this. And if we do, then like catch a 1 minute. What even is this? Let me just see. Like I said, catch a lil 1.45 Scalpington. De-risked Scalpington. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is my thing buggy? which it looks like it'll just be hit because well, yeah, no, that's kind of a dumb trade to enter because the break structure will probably happen right here, unless you come back down here. But obviously, this I think will be hit. Um, okay, well we didn't. So the big wick. Well, we'll see. We got a minute and a half. Minute and a half. And so now we're already making a little high here. Gotta take this out. How to take it out. And there was also this hourly high here, which can for sure happen to it. So close to doing that. As far as NQ goes, I mean, if we're serving the long bias, I mean, we swept pre-market lows. Okay, I would have liked to see some downwards manipulation more, but um, unless we see clear reversal, I mean, this is gonna get taken out. Then it's like, okay, NQ could probably trail the same as well. Obviously, you got no breaker. We'll disrespect this immediately. Bing, and then maybe some short move. As again, I think the move is for sure going to be on the DAC because ES is done for. I think. I man, and I doubt that will go crazy on it. We'll see. We'll see. Again, like I said, reactors. I'm just speaking my thoughts out loud. Initial bias is still short. What I'm still looking for. But if we get like okay, boom, boom, boom. Let's if we form a gap right here. There's either short if we respect it, we fill orders and respect it, then I'm longing all the way up here. And if we disrespect it, then there's our short there. But like I said, like bias wise, it's like textbook short. However, there's this high right here, which okay, we already took these out. And so also we can see how ES reacts to this because this is an hourly gap that we haven't even touched yet. So that's why I'm still kind of short. It's because we're just manipulating, but so I got this, and it's like, is we gonna take that out? Maybe. Like I said, we'll see. Observers, watch and observe. This would be our breaker, I guess. I'm looking at 5 minutes, so we broke 5 minute the upside, forming a gap. This could be good if we get that retracement. get our EQ retrace. Let's assume we push it a little higher. Baraba, baraba. Form a little gap. Baraba, baraba. Oh, we got a 1 minute breaker out of this zone. Baraba. Put our stop here. Baraba. Long this. Baraba. Break even at the thingy thingy. High that we made. Bada bada. That's the long move. If it presents itself. Also, it kind of gets like, I don't know. Kind of what I'm seeing. If that presents itself, then we're executing on that. And I mean, shoot, I mean, in 12 minutes, we're probably gonna disrespect this hourly gap anyways. And we've been bullish on the higher time frame. I'm just kind of playing it like, yo, what are we finna do? Because there's also this gap right here, which I mean, yeah, if we're gonna disrespect it, it's a matter of patience, really. What I'm hoping for is that we don't take this out immediately. And we can hopefully catch this retracement, because I ultimately am looking for retracement. But I mean, we've got clear shit here. I get sometimes annoyed when we just rip immediately. But safe to say, bullish gap here. I'm hoping we can get that retracement before we take this out. And we don't just immediately rip. Because even needs to come down here as well. I mean, we still have 10 minutes. Price could very well, we could very much get a Drake candle to the downside and respect this gap. Both of the gaps. But I mean, I don't know. Do I want to do a big ass box? I hate, I don't know. I hate having like hourly fair value gaps marked on my chart, because when you scale down to the 5 minute, 1 minute, I guess this one's not too bad, but when they're like big gaps, I low key hate marking them like that. So if we, I think we'll disrespect these. Let me mark it out on ES, or NQ has a big gap. So me personally, I just like to do the trend line for that. We'll just do this. This is bearish, so we'll make this gray. But I think we will disrespect it either way. I mean, like, yes, I would want to wait for confirmation. However, this looks pretty good. So if we can get this retracement, then that would be dope. But we'll see if, I would rather miss this move by patiently waiting than entering. I guess that kind of contradicts what I just said, but like I said, I have to share my thoughts out loud. That's basically it. That's what makes you a profitable trader. This is what I noticed. By me streaming by me streaming trade, but how do I say this? I'm trying to say this in a clipping way too. So if you're watching the YouTube, comment clip because I know you made it this far. Trying to say this in a clippy mode so I can clip it. But what I noticed by streaming my charting sessions is that it forces me to speak out loud. So I'm not entering into any like ridiculous moves. I'm not trying to catch a falling knife or anything like that. I have to like verbally say what I'm thinking, and then if anything kind of contradicts itself, then it's like, okay, now I'm executing based off of like emotion, or I'm executing based off of whatever external factor rather than the chart itself. And so by me just streaming, it's more for me than to gain an audience or anything like that. It's just more, it's like personal accountability. Um and that's genuine. That's what I've been thinking about and what I've noticed in since then. I think the day that I took a loss was a day that I didn't stream. And now that could be factor or whatever, but I like to trade at peak mental capacity. So what is peak mental capacity for me? That's getting movement in before market open, whether that go to the gym or just simply going on a walk or just like swinging clubs in the backyard or something like that, as well as reading my Bible. That helps getting me peak mental clarity as well. If I don't read my Bible before market open, then I can't trade. Um, and yeah, so just having like the perfect conditions or knowing what your triggers are. So it's like if I don't read my Bible and I don't get movement, if I wake up and then get on the charts, then I'm more likely to execute off of external factors. Um, so yeah, that's kind of what I noticed. Um, well, yeah, now that we're retracing here, we'll see. Cause okay, this is pretty good. Ideally, um, we have 5 minutes till 8. But I would like to see. Okay, we fill our orders at least with I guess both indexes to get our to disrespect that gap. So ideally on NQ, we're in equilibrium. We're in this gap. We're filling orders. I would like to see us close above here, and if we don't, then we'd be looking for short setup. But it's either wraps for the long move. So we didn't take this out yet. So, and I would like to see that if we can get this hourly disrespected. Okay, boom. ES hit EQ. We're filling in this gap. That's what I want to see. I want to like within these next 3.5 minutes see. Okay, we filled this. Now let's close above the gap so that we get that hourly confirmation that hey, we disrespected this hourly gap. Now let's take out this high. Cause yeah, that's what I'm looking for. To disrespect this hourly gap here. And if not, then that's short move. And we just got our manipulation to the upside by respecting this gap here on ES. Uh, so yeah, we'll patiently wait and see. That's what I'd like to see in terms of long move. So we're still that bearish bias could still very well be good because we didn't even take out London lows yet. So by disrespecting this gap and respecting the hourly gap, then we can see if we get a setup for shorts. Um, which this candle deter excuse me, this candle determines longs or shorts. Yeah, we look decent. At least price is moving. Because we'll disrespect. Well, shit, the move will probably. Let me look at our shit here. The move may be an ES to short because we would form a. Or no, I guess not. We're gonna form like a little SMT ski, but we already kind of ripped. We got 2 minutes. Fill your orders and rip, or confirm and dip. You know what I mean? That's the saying. Because this is our breaker here. If we can, we'll see. We got to be very attentive. That's the word for the day. Attentive. We're clearly not going to break this hourly gap. We have potential to break this hourly gap. Less than a minute. If not, then it's. I think that confirms our short. Because we'll break structure. Scrap this long stuff. Because that would be respecting higher time frame order flow. Same thing here. We'll break structure. And then see which. It's honestly which one would yield a better RR. Or not necessarily a better RR, but I guess NQ would be the one to hit it. I don't know if we'll retrace, so we might need to just enter. All right, it's 8. It's 8. We broke structure. We disrespected this. We broke structure. This is our breaker. And I think we're just gonna rip. We might. This was our breaker here. This. Shit. We would have the power to retrace. I don't know if we. This might just need to be. Let me. It might be better to take on NQ. My only thing is like, where the freak are you putting your stop loss at, Jit? Just read it to Asian. That's Asian highs. That ain't even Asian lows. See where we retrace at. We'll see where we retrace at. So we just retrace up to here. Get a little ding, 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 ding. And then we go, boom. We already disrespected our equilibrium here, so. For me, let's say we enter here. We put our stop right here. I would just take this to Asian. I would just take it to Asian, but I think this is better for me. I would just have a stops and break even, or take profits and break even at like this is tricky. Break evens here, stop here, and then full TP. Like, Seems pretty ambitious, but I mean, we'll see if Ish gets hit. You know what I mean? I would put my stop like this. We have a 1 minute gappy. 1 minute gappy. I think that would be the entry with. Did I say? Let me just chart this real quick. I gotta, like I said, you gotta be attentive. You gotta be fast. So that here. Boom. Okay. Whoops. Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill. Chiliante, brother. Okay. This is it right here. This right here is my fire. I'm outside my body, right? Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, you live in my dreams. In reality. I'll lie. Two contract. Yeah, okay. We'll do 3 contracts here. And then, so how much? Yeah, okay. Three contracts here, and then two here. We'll take profit down here. Okay, boom. That is our stuff. That's accurate. And then this is our break even. Oh my gosh. My gosh. Gosh, brother. All right. All right, well, let's see it. Got a disrespect and a breaker, so let's see. Let's see it. Must on my body right. Nice song. Hold on. It's like I must have my body right. I'm just getting all the wicks right. Making sure we get our wicks right. It's my I must have my body right. Can we get our dumpy, please? Can we get our dumpy on? Can we start dump maxing? This right here. Oh, I must have my body right. Disrespected dish. This candle will break it, but yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Inside my body, you right. I need to listen to music. I can't play music because I need to figure out a playlist that's good for Twitch and YouTube. Regardless if I listen to it, I would just have that shit on mute. But so that there's something playing in the background, I'll listen to my own stuff, which I will. Maybe that's what we need. We need to listen to our tunes. We need to get out of drawdown, break even here. Outside my tasks today. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What are we doing, chat? What are we doing? We are supposed to be going dumpy mode right now. It's the new home. It's the new home. Meh, 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 meh. I mean, I'm confident in this trade for sure. I think my only thing is just let's get out of this stuff. We just need the break. We just need that pressure. Can you be real? Can you be real? Can you be real? Can you be real? Day in the life of an unemployed Jiddington. We can set this bitch up. It can't go down. Oh no 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 no! That's the wrong song. We don't want to send it up. We don't want to send it up. We gotta play. Oh shit. Man, I promise. She's so self-conscious. She has no idea what she's doing in college. That major that she majored in don't make no money, but she won't drop out. Her parents will look at her funny. Nah, tell me that ain't insecure. The concept of school seems so secure. Sophomore 3 years ain't picked a career. She like, fuck it, I'll just stay down her and do hair, cause that's enough money to buy her a few pairs new ears, cause her baby daddy don't really care. She's so pressure with the peer pressure. Couldn't afford a car, so she named her daughter Alexis. Looked like Eve. Now it look like Eve. She dealing with some issues that you can't believe. Single black female addicted to retailing. Well, and when it falls down, who you gonna call now? Gotta be quiet because everyone's still sleeping. But hey, as soon as we started playing it, that's why you always see me with at least one of my watches. I can't even pronounce nothing. Past math was Sacy. You ain't up on this. All right, now break even, risk free trade. Let's get it. Oh, I put the pickaxe out for comedic effect. Think I just fell in love with a porn star. Turn the camera on, she a porn star. Turn the corners in a phone car. Did a sweet taste made his gold teeth faint. Uh. Make a cremate. Unfortunately for you, if you're watching the VOD, you can't hear what I'm listening to. Hit our break even dance. Dude, I'm wearing my chart colors. That's how you know we're gonna have a W day. I'm wearing the chart colors. We hit TP1. Watch this, we gonna hit it. Sniper, TP1 hit. Let's see these runners go. TP1 was a TP1 1.7, full TP 2.76. Let's see it. Let's see ya. And honestly, no, we're not gonna. Normally, I would be like, okay, let's have it run, which isn't necessarily greedy, but I just don't want to be in a position that long. And a long yard, we'll have a mansion and some fly maze. Not in the high, we both screwed the block, the. You know. Whoops, no more singing from me. What party is we going to at Oscar Day? Get that dress from Oscar Day. When you never fuck with the lights on. I'm gonna go urinate, and if we hit full TP before I get back, that would be cool. I'm not gonna do anything. All right, get ready to hit the take profit dance, baby. Wick me out. Wick me out. Wick me out any day of the week. Wick me out any day of the week. Wick me out any day of the week. And that's how it's done. What are we up on the day? We are up 651 on the day. That puts our account up 439. W's, 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 W's. All right, stop the happy music. Let's take it to a serious note. W's on the day. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. First dub on the account. And we had a pretty good day. We had a really good day. Notice the switch up from being in drawdown to being in profit. It's a whole different switch up. But the music helped. I was about to play Send It Up by Ye. But I had a feeling that price might have just skyrocketed. So you had to play all falls down so that price could fall down and you catch the short move. Those are the things that no one's telling you. Those are the things that no one's telling you. Um, but I mean, yeah, no, this was a pretty good trade. Had we entered on, I think, yeah, the move was ES. I mean, realistically though, my stop probably would have been here. And I probably wouldn't have entered until here, maybe. But that's too low of an RR. I probably wouldn't have entered until this candle right here. So maybe I'm happy with the ES entry, but we had a break even, didn't get stopped out at break even, had TP1 and full TP, both get hit, and we're still coming down. Yeah, like I was saying, normally, not normally, but like previously, what I probably would have done is put the stops somewhere lower, like even all the way down here, and then just trailed my stop for those, which since we are on eval mode, so you do kind of want to play aggressively, but in my head, I'm not thinking about really, I'm not necessarily thinking about, how am I trying to say this? I'm not necessarily thinking about passing it in a certain amount of time, obviously in a timely manner in the next like week or so, but not like I want to trade how I would trade funded, basically. Because I don't want to translate any bad habits. I think I've grown in the past few months, absolutely. However, you know, regardless, this was a W day. This was W. Um, yeah, yeah. I guess we'll do a light mini recap for the end. Basically, initial bias on the day was bearish. Um, Asian session, we manipulated some previous day lows on NQ. We were bullish. London session was continuation of that. So bias wise, looking for manipulation and reversal, which is exactly what played out today. Patience played out today. We had a hourly bullish gaps on both indexes that was waiting for them to either be respected or disrespected. We waited for them to be respected, and then we found entries off of that. On NQ, we had EQ retracement, or what did we get? Did we get? Am I tripping? We broke structure to the downside. I guess we. Oh, ES. I'm tripping. We got slight retracement on ES. And then we just found an entry. No, I don't even think we got retracement, but we retraced, but we didn't get. Huh, I'm just not realizing that. But I mean, we patiently waited to see the move go down, basically. I marked equilibrium, order block, whatever. We didn't retrace into those things necessarily, but order flow was switched, and I was very confident in this trade, and it played out. So W on the day. It's very, very, very loose structure. Obviously, this is a live, so I'm speaking out of my rear. And yeah, if you're watching the YouTube video, you're watching the VOD, appreciate that as always. If you're on YouTube, you should comment. Why are you not commenting? If you're watching my videos and you're not commenting, what are you doing? If you made it this far, I'm surprised if anyone made it this far. If you didn't make it this far, comment, comment fidget cube to confuse every new viewer, everyone who just tapped onto the video, and they got to watch the full thing to understand why you commented fidget cube. The reason I came up with fidget cube is because it's right here. So yeah, W's on the day, end stream.